at the material that needed to be present for the creation of life.
No. Your statement that they have common source, you inferred it by your experiments in the lab, in which you are making things without any cause. But I'm saying
things that you are thinking about for a creation.
No, I'm not thinking anything. I'm just trying to understand what you're saying.
We put it together without a cause. They come together.
Right. So now tell me that thing you've made. Okay, give me something that we made in the lab without a cause.
I'm telling you, we've created.
Give me an example.
Nucleic acids. The origin of life, the language of life.
So you've made nucleic acid, right?
Yes.
Okay. Deoxyribose or RNA?
Oh, DNA.
DNA. Okay, DNA. So we made DNA in our labs. Proves that there is a common source.
Not just DNA. When you put everything together.
Excuse me. I'm just taking one example.
Slow down. Of the primordial planet. No, don't tell me to slow down. I get to talk too.
I need to understand what you're saying. I'm not as clever as you are.
That's what you're
right?
Doing. No,
I'm not as clever as you are. I don't have a PhD.
Sure.
So because you have a PhD, you have to. It's obvious, of course. Yeah. It's obvious.
You're just trying to be loud.
Hang on.
To reject.
It's obvious. It's obvious that obviously you're already.
You're scared for a creator not to be. I'm not.
My friend.
I am not scared of that.
Look at the incoherence. If you haven't spotted it already, 20-25% similarity of DNA content between human and plants or trees, right? That shows we have a common source of origin. Now, how do you arrive to that? Your evidence for this is in the lab. Look at the links he's making, right?
Because that's where science is generated.
So let me finish.
In a mosque.
Look at the links you're making. In the labs, we see things are made like DNA without a cause. How does making things without a cause come from one second. We don't need to Google. We have periodic papers. How do you make a link between making DNA in a lab proves that it's a common source?
What are you asking again?
You made a link. And evidence to support common source is making things in the lab like DNA without a cause. How does that support that we have a common source between trees and plants?
You're not understanding the process that we have evidence from each step showing that we came from one cell. We were not created as it is. We went through millions of years to get here.
That's not what you said. You said it's a common source. You know what the claim you made?
It's the same life.
No, you said.
Came from one cell.
What does common source mean?
You're putting that word and saying common source.
You said common source, right?
Life comes from one cell. That's what you're saying.
Like common source?
Came from one cell.
And what's the justification for that statement?
The justification is that we have evidence for it. We have chronological.
So what evidence do we have?
DNA evidence. We have.
Do you want to start with each one? What evidence do you have that life came from one source?
Thousands and thousands of papers came from scientific labs. So you can reject all that and stick to one.
You are really very difficult. No, you're a very difficult person. I mean,
no, you're a very difficult person.
I'm asking you. I am saying you're making it difficult for me as a layperson to understand that. Because I asked you for evidence.
Look, using the person that you're not.
No, I asked him.
Around.
No, I
show you.
But you haven't shown me anything. You say.
Of course, you're gonna. Look. What you guys do?
Do you know what you do?
You're afraid of questions. I'm not afraid of.
Do you know what you're doing yourself?
It's okay to believe in a God.
Do you know? No. Do you know what you're doing? When I question you for evidence, and do you know how you present your evidence?
I present you step by step. And you say,
what have you given me so far?
You're inferring this, this and that.
No. These are claims. These are claims. These are your claims.
That's your way.
Excuse me. These are your claims.
This is my claim. This is no. 97% of all scientists in the world.
Look, you make claims, right? So does many others.
Just make claims. I observe and test it and then run it in the lab. That's what.
Hang on. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Can you get something from nothing?
Depends on what context you're talking about. Give it enough stuff, yeah. If the right
what is
environment,
nothing? What is nothing?
It depends what nothing means to you.
Oh, so you don't know what nothing is?
Are you talking about lack of life? What is?
You don't know what nothing is?
I know what nothing is, but I have my definition.
So. But your nothing. How many definitions does nothing have?
Oh, there could be many.
Okay, let me give you a definition and see whether you understand my definition. Absence of everything.
But what is everything?
You, everything that you can perceive.
Just life.
No, that's not life. Is that a life?
That's matter.
Okay, so is that a thing?
Yeah, it is.
Right. Absence of anything, absence of everything. Right. Can you get something from nothing?
You could. Yeah.
Okay. Does nothing have any existence in my definition? No. Nothing doesn't exist. Does it have any energy? No, it doesn't have any energy. Does it have any quanta? Does it have any fluctuation? Does it have any gravity? Does it have any nothing?
You're defining black matter.
No, I'm not defining black matter.
Nothing.
Excuse me. So now I know that you have a fake PhD. Black matter is not nothing. Black matter is not nothing.
I'm done talking.
Okay, come on.